I've used Hostinger for over 10 years now, and in this tutorial or video, I will share with you what I liked and what I didn't like. So let's start with the advantages to Hostinger. The first one is the unique features that I found only on Hostinger. By the way, I've used multiple competitors like Bluehost, Namecheap, DreamHost, and SiteGround. And this feature that I will share with you right now is only available on Hostinger. So let's access the dashboard of one of my websites. Then go to hosting plan, resource or resources usage. And as you see here, improve your site performance by boosting resources free for 24 hours. This unique feature to Hostinger lets you handle traffic spikes. Let's say, for example, you bought Facebook ads traffic or Google ads traffic. You suddenly will have a traffic spike. So if your current hosting plan cannot handle this usage, this traffic or this spike of traffic, you can come here, click on boost resources, and you will be able to handle it. The second useful case is in order to import large amounts of data faster. For example, you've just bought your Hostinger account and you want to upload a WordPress site backup, for example, files and database. This boost resources feature will be useful. It is also a good way to try a better plan without or a higher hosting plan without commitment, because if you click here on boost resources, as you see, my current plan is business web hosting, and after boosting I will get access to cloud professional hosting, which is 5 times CPU cores instead of just 2, and also 6 gigabytes of RAM instead of just 3. So this is the first unique feature to Hostinger. The second one is also, I will not say, I think it is unique to Hostinger, which is how easy and fast you can change your server location. You might wonder why this is useful as a website owner. Let's say right now my website is hosted, or I am using a Germany server location, and let's say I've switched my website or my business to targeting USA traffic. So it is better to be geographically closer to your main website traffic in order to have a more faster website loading speeds. With other shared hosting, you may need to ask the customer support for this server location change, and after the first one, some competitors start asking to pay to switch. With Hostinger, you can do it for free, and you can do it quickly yourself. Just click on this little pen, select any other server location, and click on next and follow the process. As you see, those two unique features are the first advantage to Hostinger. Before I jump to the other advantages and then what I didn't like about Hostinger, I want to let you know that you can give Hostinger a try with 7% discount using this link, which is hostinger.com/deal now. This link will automatically give you 7% discount. Just click it from the website, from this video description, or type it in your browser manually. Okay, the second advantage to Hostinger is that it gives fast loading speeds. I've uploaded almost the exact WordPress website on during my tests on multiple other competitors shared hosting, like Namecheap, Bluehost, and SiteGround and DreamHost. And my website on Hostinger or my test website on Hostinger was the fastest to load. It was not just the fastest to load, it was way faster to load. I think the second one, it was Namecheap, but Hostinger always gives the fastest loading speeds. That's for WordPress. It is even better with sites built using Hostinger website builder, which is the third advantage to Hostinger. So let me recap. WordPress websites on Hostinger load faster, especially if you use a correct server location and your WordPress website is also optimized. And if you build your website using this Hostinger website builder, it will be even faster to load. Now, the third advantage to Hostinger is that it gives a high value for what you pay for. In my case, I got this business web hosting plan for around $53, and I've asked just for a shared hosting to host my websites. I got what I've asked for, and on top of that, I got also access to their Hostinger website builder, which is free. You might hear free, you might think it is a low value website builder. It was not the case. I have a full online course about this specific Hostinger website builder, so I know what I'm talking about. This website builder, yes, it is not at the same level as Shopify or Wix or Squarespace, but it will get the job done for basic websites like an e-commerce website, because it gives you integration with Stripe, with PayPal Business, with cash on delivery. It also give you analytics or other service integrations like Google search, Google Analytics, Hotjar to give you video records of what happened of your website visitors interactions. It will give you access to Facebook Pixel, Google Ads Pixel. It has a lot of integrations, and it is also easy to use. Comes with really intelligent AI features, like you just describe your website idea, and it gives you a starter website to slightly edit and publish. That's all for the third advantage. Now let's move to the what I don't like about Hostinger. But before this, just to remind you, you can get Hostinger with 7% discount by using this Hostinger affiliate link, which is hostinger.com/deal. Now, this is my affiliate link, so I will get a commission if you bought Hostinger, of course, at no extra cost to you. And and you will get 7% discount. Now let's jump to what I don't like about Hostinger. The first thing I will talk about is that this Hostinger website builder is not suitable for making a blogging website. Why? Because this works as a drag and drop page builder, but in the case of making a blogging site, you will need a lot of text pages. So you will have, for just an article, for each paragraph that ends with a photo, you need to first drag the text element, then the photo elements, then the text element again, and so on. So this way makes blogging on this website builder not ideal. So for blogging, I recommend you to go or to create a WordPress website. That was the first disadvantage. The second one is that before I'm used to get free email account as long as I have hosting with Hostinger. But lately they stopped offering the free email, and they limited it just for the first 12 months. As you see here, free business email, it is only free for the first 12 months. So after this period, you are forced to opt for one of those email plans. But from my case, this may be an issue just if you opt for more than 1 year of hosting with Hostinger. But I've also thought of an idea, which is after this free 12 months period, you can delete this email account and create the same email address. And I think it will give you another new 12 months period. This is not, I didn't test this idea. This is just a theory that I thought of. The The third negative point about Hostinger is that the third point I don't like about Hostinger is that the customer support started using AI. But don't get me wrong, I'm used to hate AI support because it does not fix issues. But with Hostinger customer support AI, on on one time my website had issue. I'm not sure what it was correctly. I don't remember the correct details, but this Hostinger AI was able to help me fix my website. I think it was something related to database issues or backup, or I think it was cache cache problem that I was not able to fix. Hostinger or this I forgot how what they name their customer. So yes, they call it Kodee. So Kodee was able to fix my issue for me. So that was my experience with Hostinger shared hosting. If you still have a question, leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to click the link from this to get Hostinger 7% discount. The link is hostinger.com/deal now. You will get this link in this video description. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.